Hey, welcome to my kitchen. Connie here, director for Pampered Chef. Today we are going to do our 7-layered dip in our new rectangle cool and serve container. So I'm going to set parts of it aside. Obviously there's a lid, and then there's the centerpiece where you build whatever, or you can put sandwiches in here, veggies in here, whatever you're going to serve, obviously. And then there's our base where the ice packs go, and then this sets on top of the ice packs for your party. So I'm going to set those parts aside since I have a limited counter space. And I'm actually going to set the center aside for a minute because we are going to make the guacamole layer first. So I have lots of tools to show you, lots of gadgets. So we're just gonna work through it together. So first thing we need to do is peel some garlic. I'm going to grab one of my little prep mats. They are awesome because they cling to your counter, and also when it's time to dump something, they're super easy to clean up. Oops. Try not to knock everything over and make a big ruckus. So first thing we need to do is get a garlic clove. Do that, sorry. And we need to peel it. So we're going to use our garlic peeler. It's just a nice little tube. You can get either just the garlic peeler, or you can get it in the set with the garlic slicer, which I like to do when I make my fresh garlic bread. I like to slice and put some garlic on top of it. But you just put it inside the tube and roll it back and forth. And this one's being stubborn this morning. Oh, there it goes. I heard the crunch. So we're gonna take our peels apart off of there, and we've got some nice fresh garlic. We're gonna add all of this into our manual food processor. So we want our clove of garlic, get that out of the way. And then we need to do a 1/4 cup of fresh cilantro leaves. So we have our measuring cups. They all snap together, so when they're in your drawer, it's really handy. You can just grab one. So you need to do a 1/4 cup of cilantro leaves. So I got us some nice fresh cilantro yesterday. Love the smell of it. So we're going to put some leaves in there. Oops. And we'll call that a 1/4 cup because not everybody likes cilantro as much as I do. I'm going to add that into our processor. And with our leftovers, we have our herb keeper. So what our herb keeper does is there's water in the base of it. There's a little window to tell you your water level. And then the top part of it looks like this. So you take your lid off, so you've got a storage container for something that is non-water, or you've got the whole container for something that is water. That sits in the water. I have some parsley I used last night too. I need to add to it because it needs to be perked up a little bit. Just gonna stick those both in there, down in the water. Tuck it together, put our lid on it, squish a few leaves, and then we've got our fresh herbs in the fridge. So let me scooch some of that out of the way as we continue to make a mess. It's not a good meal if you don't make a mess, right? All right, so then we need lime juice, 1 lime. So I have a lime. We have a couple different ways to do limes, or citrus, or oranges, lemons, whatever. So I'm going to show you our new citrus. And then let me cut my lime in half. So we have this one that you can press down and juice. You Get your good juice out of there. So that's one way to do that. Sorry, my lights. There we go. So we've got the sink, our lime juice from that method. And then we also have our citrus press that you can do as well. So you just put your piece of fruit in there like that. And then we're just gonna gently squeeze down on it. And again, we've got juice. So we have a couple different ways to get our juices. So we're just gonna put that into here as well. I like this one because it comes with the container and captures everything. Plus it has measurements on the side of it. So you can always, if you have recipes that you have to measure out what you're doing. All right, then we need 2 ripe avocados. So let me show you the new tool. New this spring anyways. So we have our avocado tool. It's got obviously no blade, serrated blade, and then your pit scooper. So we're just going to slice it open like that. Use this. Get out our pit. And then you can use the soft blade side to just curl around and scoop. Oops, I don't want that part. Scoop your avocado into food presser. So I'm gonna get rid of that before. And we'll do this side again. So if you were slicing your avocado, you could slice it first and then scoop it out. Like that. And then, sorry, some avocado on my fingers. And then we're just gonna add some salt. And then I like this because it locks. Slide that on. And then we're going to just do this until it's all smooth. Down the sides a little bit. It's getting there. It's almost done. So you've been chopping up our cilantro leaves. I see it so far. My daughter teased the other day that Pampered Chef even carries workout equipment because she thinks she gets a workout from using some of this stuff. All right, that looks good to me, so I'm just gonna lock this so it sits on the counter a little easier. Oops. Take out our blade. Oh, you know what? They were supposed to have 2 avocados in there. I was thinking, wow, that's not very much. See? Got distracted. Let's put our second avocado in there. All right. Oops. that looks like a better amount. Oops. What do you think? Better? I think so. Okay. Now we're getting to the fun part. Okay, so I'm gonna get this out of the way. All right, so we got that done. I can actually move this stuff out of the way. Bring our tray back over. Oops, I forgot to grab the beans. See, every time I think I'm prepared, I'm missing something. So now we get to start building it. So now we're going to use our smooth edge can opener. To tell you, this frustrated the heck out of my husband when we first got it, which still cracks me up to this day. Because normal can openers go onto the side, cut an edge, they're sharp, you know, watch your fingers. These ones go on the top. Just turn, start like this. Once you're all the way around, there's a little teeth too. Oops, did I not go all the way around? Oh, I did. Little teeth to grab your lid off. And you have a smooth edge, so no worrying about cutting anybody. So we're just going to put our beans in the bottom. Try not to make a mess. Alright, there's one. Let's scooch those out of the way. Open our other pan. Now it calls for 1.5 cans, but I'm going to put both in because we have a bigger group coming to eat this, so might as well use it. So we'll just squish it around. This will be great for parties during the summer, well, anytime. Be a good football party one too, I would think. Oh yeah, definitely use 2 cans. Gives you a nice good layer. All right, so we've got that in there. Now we're gonna add about 3/4 cup of sour cream. Again, going to my little measuring cups. Ooh, I should show you. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a different one for this because this is kind of fun. Measure all, if you haven't seen the measure all. So you can use it for liquids on this side, dries or solids on this side. So you just push it back to how much you want. So we need 3/4 cup of sour cream. And then we're just gonna fill it. Most likely I'll end up using more sour cream, but we'll follow the recipe to start with. So you've got your sour cream, and then you can just pop it on. Scrape off your excess, and you're ready to spread sour cream out. Yeah, I'm going to add more, just because I can. Alright, so there we've got our sour cream spread out. And then we're going to add use taco seasoning, or the one I like to use is our carnitas seasoning. So we're going to sprinkle some of that on it. Or you can use the Tex-Mex rub. I like this one. Okay, so we're going to sprinkle that on there. Then it says to add salsa. That is one step I will skip because my husband has an onion allergy. So we don't use much salsa in our house. When I make queso, I make homemade queso, so it doesn't have onions in it. All right, so there's that. Salsa. I think we should add our guacamole now. Spread that in there. One of my favorite things about this is all the color. So, oops, sorry. All right. That don't look good. Ah. I feel like I have sour cream on my face, but I don't think I do. So we're skipping the salsa, but we're gonna add our cheese. Lots of cheese. Who doesn't like cheese, right? So there's our cheese. Then we're going to dice up some tomatoes. I'm just going to set it aside for a second. And we got our cutting boards. Mine has obviously been around for a while. So we're just going to dice up some juicy tomatoes. I'm not going to do a ton because I know some of the people that are coming to eat this are not fans of tomatoes. So, you know, because although we can't make everybody happy, at least we bake big enough chunks so they can pick them off, right? So don't forget, if you love any of the Pampered Chef products, there's so many ways that you can get them. My favorite way, of course, is to join my team. So then you never pay full price while you're a consultant for any product. If that's not an option for you, you can always host a party. Lots of ways to host. Even if you don't have time, or say you don't have time, we can even do a 15-minute express party. Those are tons of fun. I had a gal get a couple $100 worth of free products in our last one. So I'm just gonna spread our tomatoes on top. The other, you can just do a standard 5-day virtual party. Get host rewards, free products, discounted products, all kinds of fun stuff. If you want to have a party but you have a ton of Pampered Chef already, as some of us do, don't forget there's always the shared rewards parties. That's where, as people order, the more orders, the bigger the discount everyone gets. So those are kind of the ways to party. And then, so we have our tomatoes on top. Now we gotta do some black olives. If If you're in a party already, you can always order and help your host out. So, if you ever have any questions about any of those, be sure and message. Okay, so another little gadget. This one's in our $10 and under. It's the can strainer. Just put your can on top like that. Flip it over. And it gets rid of all your juices for you. So you're ready just to spread them out on top. Or you can dump this way. Either one works. All right. Get that out of the way before I spill it. So this is our last thing to add to the top. And I tell you what, guys, being a Pampered Chef consultant is so much fun. I have made more new foods. My kids have cooked more with me. My husband rolls his eyes more because I get so many free products. That's fun and it's entertaining. So let me grab. So then when my party guests come over, here's what we're gonna do. Try not to drop anything. Give her the base. And then these frozen ice packs will go inside. This sets on top of them. And it's ready to serve and stay cool. And then to store, we've got our lovely little lid. So I hope you guys have enjoyed making 7-layer dip with me. And again, any questions, contact us, let us know. We'd love to have you as a host or a consultant. It's all tons of fun. So thanks for watching.